kind of telling you going through your recruitment? What are they?
Oh, they told me take my time and all that, just make the right decision. But they told me home is here for you, and they just told me I'll be most developed here. I mean, he's not lying. Look what he just did.
What's it mean to be able to work with some of the guys that you were able to pair with today, Brendan and Justin?
Those are all my boys that we all talk over FaceTime, all that. We just finally get to come out here and like work with each other. It was really cool and all that.
Do you leave a better player today?
Yes, sir, because I get to take this home and just apply the skill to my game.
How much different is it to work with Coach Jay than everyone else?
Say it again?
How much different is it to work with Coach Jay than like every other defensive line coach? Does it just feel different?
Yeah, the speed and the detail. That's mainly the detail. He want everything like this. It's not just go through the drill.
Was that an adjustment at first? You had to start to really figure out the little details when you get around Coach Jay?
Yeah, that was the main one.
What was it that made you want to come back here to Ohio State for a second time this month?
Oh, it was just mainly I wanted to work with Coach Jay one-on-one. I mean, I came up here for like a 3-day visit, but I just really wanted to work with him. I mean, you couldn't do that on an official. That's illegal. So. But I finally get to come out here and just work with him, which I really like a lot.
What is it that you're liking about Ohio State so far?
Almost everything. Because the way the coaches, the people, the players, I mean, you always get the truth from the players. And, like, the way they tell me, like, I'll be most developed here and, like, I'll be a better person here, it just really, like, made me open my eyes about it.
What are some of the other schools that are standing out to you right now?
Ohio State, A&M, Clemson, and Miami.
Do you have like a timeline of like when you want to start to narrow down your recruitment, when you want to make a decision?
I mean, whenever I feel the time is right, that's when I do it. I mean, it can happen anytime, but I'm just enjoying the process right now.
Do you find yourself building some good relationships with some of the guys that are already committed to Ohio State, and from the 22, or some of the guys who could be committed in 23? Do you find yourself developing a relationship with some of those guys that are also considering Ohio State?
Yes, sir. Like I talked to Luke, Brent, I forgot his name, Brandon, Justin. We all just talk about playing with each other and just all being like great with each other. So I really like that a lot.
Why is Ohio State recruiting so well in Central Florida? You've got Peyton Kirkland, you've got T.J. Shanahan, and do you guys talk a little bit about schools as you're all going through a similar process?
Yeah, so like, cause we all train together, like we all go one-on-one with each other. There go my trainer over there, he'll tell you. We all go one-on-one, we get each other better, and we always be like, oh, we take our time trying to find the best school for us.
Thanks, man.
What are the most important things for you in your recruitment? Like when you ultimately make a decision, what do you need to see in the school you're going to choose?
The people, how well you could develop me and all that, and like the education, that comes first. You can't do nothing without that.
Is there anything specific you learned from Larry Johnson today that you feel like you can now take away and add to your game?
Mainly all the movements and like the way I can use different bag drills to help better myself.
Do you have any more visits planned for the rest of this month? Or?
I go to Cincinnati tomorrow, and then after that I'm done.
What made you want to go there to Cincinnati?
It was for the other people in the car.
Makes sense.
How about Clemson? What do you see there?
Just dabbles with the way Coach Venables will help benefit you and help make you a better D lineman.
And Miami, anything important that's standing out? They're trying to get their program on track.
Yes, sir. Cause I'm from there, so all the players we all know each other. They always tell me this is home for you. Mm-hmm. But right now I'm just taking any Florida boy always tell you oh, you come out here, it's too cold. But no, if you actually sit down here, I'm coming back here for I think a game. Mm-hmm. But I just come out here and just enjoy and just work with the coaches. I finally get to work with them after 2 years. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Do you know which game you're coming to?
It's either out of a couple. I think I'm going to the Oregon one or the Michigan. I'm going to the best games, the rivalry ones. That's the one I want to go to.
Auburn, anything about them that stands out? You mentioned them earlier.
No, I didn't mention Auburn.
Okay, who is it? Clemson, Miami, and what was the other? Oh, A&M.
Yeah. A&M, the way Coach Price, because I worked out over there too, the way he could develop you too, they're just all great people.